Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Out of the darkness stars Saphia over green. About 45,000 years ago, a desperate band of early humans find a new land to settle in. As they start to realize that something monstrous is hunting them down, they must confront a horrifying danger that they never could have imagined. I got a chance to see Out of the Darkness at a AMC early screening for their screen unseen event that they usually do, and so it turned out to be Out of the Darkness, which is a subtitle film. And subtitle films I don't really go out and see that much, but I've been trying to, push myself to go see. So this is like an interesting turn of events that it just turned out to be this movie. And, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought Out of the Darkness was a very well done film, from that down to the acting and from the directing standpoint of like visual storytelling, and there's a lot of beautiful shots, and it's very suspenseful. It's a very thriller, somewhat horror-esque film. This movie does a lot better at horror than a lot of horror films nowadays. These days, a lot of horror films are just like jump scares and loud music, which this movie does have some bits of that. Like something happens and we cut to someone else's reaction, and it's like loud music, and that's where the film kind of slightly loses me when it comes to its horror factor. And it's like, okay, you're trying a little bit too much. Can you bring it back? Because I like the subtlety in the film, and there's this mystery behind it. Like we have these groups of characters, and they're trying to find new land, find food and shelter, and so they come upon this land, and it's not really not what they actually think that this land is. It's an unknown land, and it's and there's something here that it wants to leave, and it's like, okay, there's a mystery here. I like it, and and you don't see nothing but really silhouettes of things, and it's really done when it keeps on doing that. But then when the film goes on, it starts to unravel everything, and it's like, I really don't like it's not like I didn't like the direction that they're going, because I understood by the end, I understood what they were going for. But at first I was like, I like the mystery part of it. And so it just kind of turns into this generic third act, and sort of messy third act, to be honest, because some things just happen for the sake of happening. Like characters start acting out of characters, really. You have two characters that are really nice people, and next they suddenly change and they're complete dicks. And it's like, why the sudden change of character? And I get what they were going for by the end, but again, it just what the movie was before does not match what the movie is towards the end. It felt like they had an idea and they're like, nah, scrap that. We'll go with this, generic ending to it. Kind of sucks, because I did like the movie. I liked the first two acts a lot. I really was getting into the mystery side of it. It's like, okay, what is this thing in the forest? What is it? And you can't really see it because it only really attacks at night. And unfortunately, it kind of falls into a generic third act. Overall, the film is very well shot and directed very well. And does most horror stuff better than something like Five Nights at Freddy's. And I will keep on crapping on that film till my grave, because nothing in that movie is fucking scary, and it's always funny to see people say oh, this movie is scary. It's not scary. This is more scary than freaking Five Nights at Freddy's. I can name a lot more scarier things. My face is more scary than anything in that movie. I don't know why I took a shot at myself. That's actually, you're not really going to know anything that much about her. Characters are our main lead, played by Saphia. She's this new to the group, sort of, and it's she's sort of trying to find her purpose in this group, and she doesn't want to be kicked out of it or anything. She wants to find her reasoning to be part of this group, because if you don't have a purpose in this group, really, and it's different time periods as well. It's if you don't have a purpose, you kind of get left behind, is what the gist is, that I can really explain it in some form. And so, yeah, her character is fine. She does a pretty good job at showing how strong she is and all of that. So not really much of a character arc that you could really do with her character. She's sort of a sort of slight character scared character towards the beginning, and actually starts to like grow into like this like more like, you know, vicious type of character towards the end. But yeah, I enjoyed Out of the Darkness. There's not that much I can really talk about without spoiling things. I recommend checking this out. It's better than what most films are coming out right now. I'm gonna give Out of the Darkness a B minus. I honestly really did enjoy it. And it does fall down towards the end, but overall those first two acts were really well done, and they really hit the spot on the horror and the thriller and the suspense parts in the film. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you guys for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.